That's the thing with using the emerald, is it's really, really difficult for me to give you the right amount of emerald and trust that you're not going to lose it.
Yeah, I was also thinking about the fact that it was kind of strange because you don't know how much you're gonna get, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense. It's like, say you're going for instance, the black wall,
Hmm.
and you know that there's going to be a chest, and the chest is going to have X amount of black wool in it, and
Yeah.
that's going to be that,
Yeah.
that is your last shot at black wool.
Yeah.
But when you're going for something like emerald or something like that, that's all over the map, you never really know.
Yeah.
It was a different kind of feeling.
Yeah. I kind of
So this,
like using the emerald because I don't know, it meant I didn't have to have a certain amount of areas, but at the same time, difficult to not it's difficult to give people allowance for like making mistakes and stuff.
yeah, it's a tough one. I think it's just deciding beforehand whether you want to make a map that's sort of going to be really hard and, for like, hardened CTM
Yeah.
players, uh, or whether you want something that, anyone can have a go at and, play on normal and have a good chance of finishing.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it might have been better if instead of like emeralds, it was an actual emerald block, just one block.
Mm, maybe, but the thing is, there are more than 8 areas, and there are like
Yeah,
eight on the crown.
yeah. So yeah, this was. I think there were a couple of spawners in here,
Yeah.
maybe skellies or
This is just
something.
like, oh, this is their camp where they're gonna like assault the
Yeah.
place. Wow, you wrecked the first bit.
This confused the hell out of me because I thought, how the hell do I get down there?
Oh, you can just
I just
jump.
I just couldn't see any.
Honestly, you
It
could have
was
just jumped. You could
no,
have
it
got.
was like from here, from this one. I was actually on this one at one point, and
You
I
could
was
have just
up
gone like that.
here. I just thought it would have killed me.
No, I gave you feather falling boots.
I don't even know if I had them at that point.
No, they were in the chest, like in that camp.
Oh, right, okay. I think what I ended up doing was Stevie was pillaring it outwards, and we were shooting like wooden buttons and blowing
Yeah.
up gas spawners and stuff like that. And I ended up making this like really convoluted passageway through. It was another case of like, somebody was out there and basically I was in here digging blindly, and
Yeah.
she was just saying, okay, go lower, go
Yeah.
left, go right, kind of thing, until we finally like,
What I was kind of, I actually didn't put a lot of spawners in here. I meant this to be like, apart from the gas spawner, I meant it to be quite easy getting to um, the actual like dungeon thing. But
hmm
I kind of want it to be obviously dangerous because there's void and gravel and stuff. But like, you can just like run and then pillar and then run and then pillar, and like bridge and stuff. And if you just like you could probably most of it you could just run and jump across as long as you had like a regen potion.
yeah. Oh, I just when I got to this point, I just thought, oh god, I wish I had some bloody ender pearls.
Yeah, and then there were like loads of creeper spawners there, just so that if you stay there too long, you're just gonna get blown up and lose all the gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you eventually went onto the islands.
Yeah, I eventually I dug the tunnel through basically.
The weird thing is, Blaze actually spawn on this with no
Yeah,
spawners.
there were a couple of random blaze spawns.
I think it must be there's like a nether fortress bit on that exact location.
Hmm.
Because basically blazes will spawn in nether fortress chunks. So like,
Oh, okay.
I think it's supposed to only be on like nether brick, but for some reason it must have glitched or something. Oh, I have no idea where you are now. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
All right.
And then I've lost my own this way. And then like, wow, you let a lot of it get fall into the void.
Yeah, I actually punched a lot of it and just let it go.
Well, I've lost you again.
Yeah, I set up a little base here. We've got diamonds here.
Oh, wow. Lots of cool stuff.
Yeah, got some cool stuff. Yeah, so I dug the tunnel all the way around the edge and to here,
Yeah.
and then we were from here running in basically.
Mm.
At this point, I'd already completed the monument,
Yeah.
so it was just a case of I just want to complete the map, you know.
Yeah. What was meant to happen was you meant to have like 8 blocks remaining if you got every emerald.
Mhm.
So you wouldn't be able to complete an emerald block, but you'd have enough if you like lost 1 chest worth of emerald.
Okay.
So something must have gone wrong. I must have like calculated the wrong amount or something.
Well, I think I got every emerald in the game apart from the ore, and I
Yeah.
had 12 over at the end.
So I guess maybe there's 1 chest too many or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
So this, yeah, there were so many ghast spawning while I was doing this run.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like you didn't go on this island because this one, we'll get to see one of these TNT spawners in action, right here. If you happen to go on this island, there we are. And it comes like just from the same angle as where the cannons fire.
Oh, okay.
And if it fires again, it should blow that spawner up, but just take it anyway. And if you actually, it looks like you've shot off these cannons.
I think I just grabbed the TNT because
Oh yeah, they would have
this
blown themselves
point-
up.
at this point I was using. I'm pretty sure I bridged over and dropped TNT on some spawners.
Did you use the obsidian cannons at all? Like these cannons over here?
No,
Oh.
one of them I took the TNT from, and that one I didn't touch.
Because
There's still a chest there, I think.
they
that I
were
haven't
meant so that
looted.
if you fired them correctly, there's a chance you could blow up that room that's full of TNT.
Ah,
They were just meant to be a bit of fun, so you could like shoot back at the.
oh, there's another TNT spawner there.
Yeah. Annoyingly, that one doesn't blow itself up.
Yeah, I never came out here. It looks like one of us started bridging at some point, but
Yeah.
never went there.
Yeah.
Now this area wasn't too bad except for, and I do not know where these fuckers are. I threw torches galore around here. I dug tunnels.
Well, these guys.
Those guys, yeah, with the glass blocks on
they're
their
inside
heads or
this,
whatever.
but for some reason, I guess the TNT spawner that was also in there didn't blow itself up.
Alright.
It was meant to have like a TNT spawner here and this spawner here, and they're meant to blow each other up. So basically, you'd have like 1 or 2 of these spawning, and then they blow themselves up. Because these are meant to be like a boss.
I was getting like hundreds of these guys.
Yeah.
And oh, man, they just were kicking my ass to the point where I ended up building this wall to like block them in. I just thought, look, I can't find you, I can't kill you. I'm just gonna block you in. Fuck you, you know. I came down. I ran that like run across the gravel with all of my. I had full diamond armor at this point, and I've still got the bow. My bow is like flame 1, punch 2, power 4.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah, man, I'm just gonna tank through anything that moves.
These
And they just-
these guys have got like a bow at least as good as that.
Yeah, they have the same bow as me.
Yeah.
because I killed one and it dropped it. It was exactly the same. And then I was thinking, are they just like clones of me? Have they just like somehow got exactly the same kind of equipment as me? So yeah.
The reason why they spawned so many was because they're set to spawn between 1 and 2/20th of a second.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that. Something ridiculous. So, but the reason why they're supposed to do that was so that the TNT could blow it up, and then it would still spawn one of them.
There was one point I was running around here throwing torches, and I was in this little hole here, and I died. And I just came back maybe, I don't know, 10 times, just trying to get my stuff and get out of here. That's all I wanted to do. Run in, grab my stuff, and run away. And I just couldn't. I'd run in, grab my stuff, and die.
Oh crap. Yeah, I think I'll probably get rid of that rather than trying to fix it, because it's a bit annoying. It's really difficult doing boss fights properly when it's not in like adventure mode.
Yeah.
Because when it's in adventure mode, you can just like have a spawner behind a wall or something. But when it's in like when you're playing in survival, you have to make everything out of bedrock, and it can just make it a bit difficult to make stuff work properly.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of figured out how to make boss fights work, but it's still... The problem is, spawners are still just too random.
Yeah. Actually, when I came into this area, in the other nether area, there was like a little hut before you come through the portal.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of heads.
Yeah.
And I grabbed the heads. And then later on, I couldn't remember what heads I'd got. I just remembered picking up heads. And I just thought, like, for the longest time, I thought that I was trying to find the heads. Like, where the hell did I put them? You know, like, what chest did I put them in?
Yeah.
I thought that I was supposed to, like, make a wither and, like, have, like, a wither battle as the final battle.
No, if I was going to do that, I would have spawned the wither for you.
Yeah. And,
there are a load of blazes down here.
I took the blazes out, or the spawners out.
Did any of them actually cause any problems? Because if they don't look at you, they'll just fall down into the lava.
Oh, I just kind of like dug my way around the inside and took the spawners out.
The other thing is, if you fall down here, it's actually void.
Oh yeah, like it's one layer thick or
yeah.
something. Oh yeah, I see.
It's a nasty trap.
Yeah, I've died in those kind of things before.
Yeah.
Oh, there's water. I'll just jump. Yay! Oh, what the hell? No, my diamond armor.
I kind of like the look of this thing that I made. It's meant to be like a, because it's called Blackrock Forge. It's meant to be like a crucible.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It was kind of hard trying to figure out how to make it look like it had like cogs and things.
Oh look, there's a chest down here that I never got.
Yeah. Well, by this point you'd be like, I don't need that, and you probably wouldn't go and get it.
Efficiency.
I mean, the gold pick might be nice, but...
Oh
did you go in this thing?
Yeah, I went in there.
It's difficult to get into.
Yeah, I never went in that way.
Yeah, it was actually accidental that the soul sand did that, but I kept it like that.
I came in through this roof, I think.
Oh, you didn't get this? Oh no, you did. You put some pants in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I lavaed the crap out of this place and then came in.
I think there's only like a silverfish spawner, and like.
Yeah. There was a few, like, I think there were some zombies in here, because there was a zombie spawner outside and they were tracking me.
Yeah.
Because I came in down from the roof.
The other thing is there is an alternate way to get into here. Rather than going through like the front door, you can actually, if you come down here, you can actually swim up this lava.
Where are you?
If you go out the front door and then like drop down.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
I think I see you.
Oh, where are you?
I'm lost.
Hang on. Yeah. Yeah,
Whoa.
this thing, if you had a fire resist potion, you could just swim up it.
Oh, okay.
And it'll just take you straight into this building.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this place. Yeah, I remember.
Nothing much in this room, but I just like wanted a little tower.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was there's a squidbilly spawner down there underneath that lava.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
This
Still
gate should
there.
actually work. I think you probably disabled it, but it did work in the beginning. Sort of portcullis thingy. Oh no, it wasn't. It's a strange gate. I got this really cool gate in Emerald Dream 2 where it's like a flat wall. It's really simple redstone, but because I couldn't be bothered doing anything fancy, but the like middle one pushes back, so it goes like that, and then the other ones push back, and then there's like a doorway here
All right.
on each side.
Hmm.
Oh. So you like walk in here and then it pushes back. Oh, you didn't activate this one. Let's have some fun. Oh.
Woo!
No. Hey. Yeah. That other one that you disabled, it actually shoots to the exact point where that other spawner was,
All right.
which is quite cool.
Yeah, I grabbed the TNT and I basically like came along and just dropped it down on the spawners to take out some of the spawners.
Funny how there's only like a tiny bit of sand in this map.
I didn't find any.
You know, right at the beginning where you fell into a pit full of creepers, when you tried to take out this like spider spawner.
Yeah.
The pit was like covered in sand that fell. So you could like grab that sand. It would have been like 20 sand or something.
Oh, really? Because I have like 3 stacks of gunpowder and no sand, and
Yeah.
all the time I'm thinking, oh man, I wish I could just drop TNT on these bitches.
Yeah. Well, you would have had like 20. You would have had 40 TNT if you'd kept the stuff in Realm of the Overlord.
Well, that was weird because I'm pretty sure I grabbed most of that TNT, and then when I got to a certain point and I thought, all right, I need to get that TNT, I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
And what I think is that when I edited those videos, I noticed that I was dying a lot, and Fish actually was the one who went in there and
Grab the TNT.
stayed alive. Yeah, and he grabbed the TNT.
So maybe he logged off with the TNT.
He logged off and he had it in his inventory. That's what I
Mm.
think happened, you know?
Maybe. You could have had like a chest bug where you put it in the chest and then it stayed in your inventory, and then you died and lost it.
That's true, yeah, there was lots of that. I can't believe they still haven't fixed that, you know?
No.
Yeah.
This is one of
The
your TNT stations.
Oh, the worst occasion of that was we were playing Final Fantasy, which is just hard as balls, the original map, and there's the area Shitty Christmas, and there's cave spider spawners, and it's just a nightmare. And we got in there, we grabbed the record, and we got the hell out, and we ran all the way back to the Victory Monument, and the record teleported back into the chest. So we had to go and get it again, you know?
Mm.
Bloody nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, these things happen.
Now, with this way back, it does say no mobs will spawn on the track, so I made it mushroom biome, but unfortunately, they added bats, which is really annoying.
Yeah, I ended up running all the way back here. I can't remember how far I got before it stopped working.
Actually, I think bats might not collide with you anymore.
And
Um,
something happened.
yeah. I think what I'll do now is I'll just teleport you back, because that makes more sense. I just didn't want you to have to go like, oh, I got to go all the way back through that gravel.
Yeah,
Oh, that's really noisy. Yeah, this is very long. You could like go and have a cup of tea while this is going on.
it's a long way. Yeah, I ended up running through here. I think it was last week, I think, when I finally came through here, and it was a couple of weeks ago when I grabbed the last emerald there and then died with the emerald
Yeah.
and just went, stuff that. And then last week I logged on and basically went back and reclaimed all my shit and got the last emerald back.
Mm.
Oh, that's right, the dig.
And you come back
Yeah.
here.
That's it.
What I'd probably do is I'd teleport you like where the dig sign is, and then you just dig a bit and find it. Yay, map complete.
That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only thing was I missed out on the ores, which I'm
Yeah.
kind of sad about, but I
I didn't
I just
really
felt
expect them to be that important, because a lot of them are like iron ore, you could just get that anyway, and gold ore, you could get that anyway.
yeah, it was all there. Like I left the diamonds just in case I managed to get a silk touch pick, and uh, that kind of stuff, but just never happened.
Hmm.
But everything else worked out
Yeah.
eventually.
It's really strange going from this like what they call linear branching to the open world that I've done in my next map. Well, actually, no.
Yeah.
Technically, it's not open world because you have to go through one area after another. But it's like rather than having an intersection, you have just like a big like area that you can like go to which one you want first.
Yeah, it's kind of Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy 2 are like that. Final Fantasy is, well, they're both kind of like, one is like islands that are floating in the air, and one is like islands that are connected through just water. And so they're open worlds, but at the same time they are split into areas.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not completely open world, but it's not linear either.
Yeah.
I remember playing the original Black Desert
Yeah.
Vex map. I think it was his second map when it came out.
Mm.
I think it was his second map after Sea of Flames.
Yeah.
And that was just open world, and you spend so much time just like wandering around, like,
Yeah.
well, I don't know where the hell I'm going, I don't know what,
Yeah.
and of course dying over and over and over
Yeah.
again, because
Black Desert 2 is kind of like that. There have been some really fun bits, but like for example, there was a bit where you're in this giant cave and there's like these gas spawners with like ridiculous amounts of health, and then like you're just in this huge cave, gas spawners shooting at you, and even though the ghasts are the like wool mobs, you still have to take out the spawner because there's just so many ghasts.
yeah.
But that was really fun because it's just like absolutely chaotic. But areas where it's just like there's just like a random wool mob, and then just in like some open area, and that's all your indication to where it is, aren't really that fun.